Jesse, you ready for another juicy bits?
Oh God, why must me persist? Hi, kids.
Indian politics is boring, juicy bits.
Canadian politics is boring, juicy bits.
There we go. How are you?
That was an interesting intro. I was trying to be a little bit more
weird.
Well, less weird and
yeah.
Anyway, I'm waking up. It's like quarter to 2 in the morning, in the afternoon. Yeah. You texted me like 6:45 in the morning. Like, you want to do juicy bits? As if I'd be awake. Come on.
Well, I mean, but when are we going to do them?
The 6:45 in the morning ones? The morning juicy bits? The super early juicy bits?
Early juicy bits. Nothing quite beats a juicy bit in the morning.
If you...
Hey, let's. Do you want to jump straight in to talking about it? These are short.
Yeah,
short and sweet.
These are short.
Mini STD you want to share?
Do I have a mini STD that I want to share?
Dimension that you want to share?
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Something quick. Something quick. Something small that's happened in your life today.
Let me think. I'm almost done my script, which I'm very happy with. I'm trying to come up with I'm trying to prolong the ending and make it a little scarier, a little bit more thrilling. And I plan on taking a nice long walk today and really diving into that. That's nothing great. It's just what's happening in my life. Nothing juicy.
I got a funny
How
story
about
for you. So I was chatting to my parents. They still live in Wales. Obviously, they didn't follow me over, and they because they're retired. My mother decided to sign up to an extras agency, to be an extra in films and TV, because there's a lot of TV production in Wales at the moment. There's a few new studios opened up, and she was like, "Oh, this is cool. This will be a bit of extra money, bit of fun." She gets no casting calls except for zombie movies, and she's too afraid to go because she'll have nightmares.
That's very funny. That's very funny. Oh my God, she'd have a blast. Are you kidding me? Films. She'd be put up. Well, it's not. Tell her it'd be different. It's like being an extra on a film is not the same as watching a film, right? She like being an extra. You get
the first thing I did say they won't
stand
use
around
real zombies in the movies,
right? Like she would be dressed up as a zombie. I'm assuming zombie movies they need extras, and if you're being called as an extra for a zombie movie, you're going to be put into.
She won't need much makeup. That's not a very nice thing to say.
It's not what I'm saying at all, Reese. But maybe that's why she keeps getting called back. I don't know. You're the one who
I'll tell her you said that. She doesn't listen sometimes.
Hi, Reese's mom. Anyway. I'm sure you look lovely and not like a zombie at all. It's fine. Yeah.
Anyway, so
you're probably being called in to play the mayor's assistant, not a zombie.
The mayor's assistant. Yeah, why not the mayor? Fine. Just keep digging, Jesse.
Because that's not an extra.
That is a lead.
I suppose the mayor could be an extra.
To be fair, if you're an extra in a zombie movie, there's a good chance, I think 50-50, that your job is to either be a zombie or die. Or run away.
Right.
As if you are going to die.
Or run away.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Yeah. I say encourage her to do this. This is
Somebody
great.
was shooting I once walked through the set of a student zombie film and I was drunk. And it was no clear indication that it was a set. So I was drunk walking home, and there was a man in a phone box, and there was just a bunch of zombies banging on while he was in there, and I was confused, and I realized I was walking through the middle of the shot.
You should have gone right in and started banging on the phone book with him. It's like, I need in here.
Anyway. Luckily, it was a student film, and the makeup wasn't convincing, so I didn't fall for it.
Where's the cue? I don't understand where the line is. Where does it begin?
Oh, God. Anyway, I've got a news story for you we want to talk about. So, back last Easter, Justin Trudeau went on a little Easter skiing vacation to Montana. And apparently, like they say how much these things cost, and they were a little bit misleading. They said initially that it only cost $23,000 for skiing trip, which I still think is an insane amount of money. But I mean, that's how much vacation.
I mean, for a
vacation
politician,
costs that much these days.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's like a Disney trip.
If you're the fucking prime minister, you can go on a $23,000 vacation.
Yeah, but that wasn't true. So it didn't include the $204,000 or $205 roughly $1,000 that it cost to take security over, pay for overtime, cover accommodation, meals, incidental travel. So it's all the people who went with him. So it actually came close to $230,000 for his little weekend ski vacation in Montana.
Basically, just paying for security. I don't think we need security for Canadian.
Not in Montana. No one will know who he is.
Politicians at all. Oh, Montana! Oh my God, that's totally different. Oh no, they're just Okay, let's.
But also,
I was going to say, like, if like the only we attack our politicians with pies here. Like, this is just a routine thing we do.
Exactly.
If we're upset of our politicians, we pie them in the face. We don't
there's
shoot
a lot of
them.
angry mobs wherever Trudeau goes, but I think Montana, I don't think they drive that far. It's way too much effort. But also he had another Christmas break in the Bahamas, was $271,000, which breached government ethics rules. But the crazy thing about the ski trip,
hold on, listen.
Sorry,
I'm just going to play devil's advocate here. Okay, if I'm a prime minister and I want to go on vacation, which I feel is something that you should do no matter what job you have, take breaks, right? It's good for mental health. But if in doing that, I am required to take, but not by my choice, but I'm required to take along a minimum amount of security, and I have to pay that security constantly and overtime, and that's going to amount to a $200,000 debt. That's not really my fault. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just the system.
I guess so, but at the same time, like, did he have to go? Like, it's not like you
on vacation. I mean, nobody has to go on vacation.
Why did he have to go skiing to Montana? Like, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, that Canada is cold and has lots of ski resorts. Scientists aren't sure yet, but they're close to a final decision.
But if the cost is not the travel, if the cost is paying security,
but then you don't have to fly out all those security people. There's literally like local police forces who can probably help.
I guess. I mean, but if the only repercussion is a shitty podcast talking about after the fact,
I guess
like,
it doesn't
do your thing, man.
It doesn't like help the image that it's kind of, they're doing all that.
Man, at this point, do what you fucking
true, to be
like,
honest.
Trudeau.
It's like, I got 2 years left. I gotta make the most of it.
Like, seriously, we're the only prime minister. I'm pretty sure. So what are you saying? We were both talking at the same time.
No, I was saying, when you go to a buffet and you realize that you're going to leave soon, so you just try and maximize the available food, bread rolls in the pockets, little jars of jam, all that kind of stuff. It's like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, at this point, I'm pretty sure he is the only prime minister who has worn blackface and applauded a Nazi. So, like, just do your thing, man. You just fucking do whatever at this point.
Also, other people call him a communist, which is crazy. He's a bag. It's a bag of confusion. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Come on, man. Compared to other shit,
nothing makes sense anymore, Jesse.
Be a communist.
Anyway.
Was that the juicy bits? The fact that he spent $250,000 on
a weekend?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That's impressive.
The wealthy owner of the Prospect Estate, Peter Green, is a longtime friend of the Trudeau family, and has donated to the Trudeau Foundation, which also means that he's gone to his friend's resort, paid his friend a ton of money to be there, and his friend also donates to the Trudeau Foundation. Do you know what I mean? It's just sleazy.
I had an interesting thought that I had an interesting thought last night that I think relates to this, and it's about Jeff Bezos.
Yes.
Okay, who's I don't know if he is the wealthiest man in the world. If he's not, he's definitely
him
one of
and
the top
Elon. But
three.
Elon's, in self-destruct mode, so who knows?
So I was thinking about how, like, there's people who approach him, there's people who interview him, Bezos, and he keeps putting on these airs of I'm fine, I'm great, everything's fine, nothing, I don't do anything wrong. And at this point, I don't think he needs to do that anymore.
Just embrace the fact that
he's evil as fuck, but not in a, how do I put this? Not in a, like, I'm a piece of shit way. Like, just, if this is who you are, you're not Bezos, you're not a politician. Okay. People at this point, they don't want Amazon. They need Amazon. Okay. It's the cheapest option for people in an economy that is destroying them. And it's sad that that's the case, but, like, you don't need to convince people that you're a good guy.
Well,
I heard a story yesterday about Amazon destroying, a business that was helping with, like, babies and diapers and new moms and stuff like that. And they went to buy them. The company said no. And so Amazon went and undercut all their prices until they went under. And Amazon lost $200 million simply getting rid of this third company. This is pure evil. Bezos, just admit it and just be, like, one of the world's first true super villains.
Just admit you won the game known as Planet Earth.
Right. But, like, don't pretend that you're a good guy. And I'm thinking the same is true for politicians who have, like, okay, clearly I'm not being voted in again. Fuck it. Let's be the man that everyone thinks I am. Trudeau, man, if you're listening, which we know you are, just admit it, man. Just be the baby. Just go out on camera and just start eating a baby.
Just think about it this way. Everybody loves Scrooge McDuck. He wasn't afraid to swim in his money.
Right? Just fucking
do
it up, man.
McDuck, swim in your money. Go skiing.
Go on another ski trip, but this time get a private villa for each of your security members. Just go to fucking town.
Security team.
Stop pretending that people like you. Let's just kind of lean into it, man. Lean into it. Just shave that goatee and just have, like, a little tiny, like an evil villain mustache, and still make it nice and pencil thin.
Oh, God.
I think you should lean into it. I should be like, I'm the politician. I'm the prime minister that everybody hates. Fuck you. I'm running this country the way I want.
Everybody loved Rob Ford because he smoked crack.
Right? I don't think that's why they loved him.
That's why everyone remembers him. So
I keep hearing what a shitty job Trudeau does. To be fair, I haven't been following him. He might be doing a fucking amazing job. I don't know.
I think it's
really don't.
I think it's kind of mixed. Like all leaders. Leaders, there's some wins, there's some losses.
Like all leaders, if you're well, as
you keep using this line every single episode, Jesse,
because it's a great fucking
so what you're saying
line,
is,
man.
if Trudeau died 2 years ago, he'd still be a hero.
I mean,
Saint
Justin. Not saying that.
All the children would have a little picture of him on their desk in school.
But at this point, they gotta take an axe to the Trudeau light that they shine in the sky whenever they need Trudeau. And they just.
It's like a famous painter. When they die, they're painted. The value of their painting goes up. So if you're a politician, if you die halfway through your project of being in government, then I don't know, people remember you as a hero or something.
I think Trudeau needs to get that pencil mustache and get, like, an evil villain laugh or a talk. He should just to, like, insert that.
You should just start trolling those people who are kind of, like, say he's an evil villain, like global villain man or whatever.
Oh, like call them out.
You should just play into it. Just throw some lines to confuse them. I don't know, like literally, like they say that he's like a communist. Maybe just go to a fancy this Halloween, go out dressed as Fidel Castro. They'll blow their minds.
Oh, I like that. See, lean into it, Trudeau.
Playful with it.
Fucking lean into it.
They'll see it as proof, and you'll see it as just a bit of fun, and that you can wind people up.
Can he ever?
Do you know what Polyev is dressing up as?
I'm down for this.
Who Polyev is going to dress up this Halloween?
A green popsicle.
He's going to Stephen Harper. I'm joking. That's true. So funny if he did.
A librarian.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's going out as John A. MacDonald. So anyway, cool. Right, this has been. I'm going to do the music. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Canadian politics is boring, juicy bits.
Canadian politics is boring, juicy